Now, one of your big election pledges was to tackle corruption, and this drive has seen you jail judges and police chiefs, even your own former national security advisor. What was the problem, as you saw it, with corruption in Nigeria?
Well, I think I will tell you what we'll clearly understand. The foreign companies, especially oil prospection and development companies, have been in Nigeria for about 2 generations, 40 years and above and so on. So they know the environment. They know the state that long. They continue to invest because they know the potentialities Nigeria has in oil and gas, and the capacity of their people to learn and work hard.
President Buhari, Nigeria has a very young population. Perhaps you might highlight what a pathway for a resilient future looks like.
Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I share the sentiment expressed by the Secretary General that the world is on the verge of climate catastrophe. Undeniably, climate change is a human-induced phenomenon. It is now imperative that we must step up our collective climate actions in line with the request of the Secretary General. It is in this regard that I wish to reiterate Nigeria's commitment to its obligation under the Paris Agreement, the aspirations enshrined in our national determined contribution, and ensure a resilient future that mainstream climate risks is our decision-making. I want to announce that the government of Nigeria will develop a more robust sectorial action plan and expand the scope of our sovereign green bonds in line with our intended upward review of Nigeria's NDCs towards the inclusion of the water and waste section by 2020. We will take concrete steps to harness climate innovative ideas by including youth in decision-making processes as part of our overall climate governance architecture. We will mobilize Nigerian youth towards planting 25 million trees to enhance Nigeria's carbon sink. In the energy sector, Nigeria is presently diversifying its energy sources from dependence on gas-powered system to hydro, solar, wind, biomass, and nuclear sources. Specifically, Nigeria is progressively working to realize 30% energy efficiency and renewable energy mix by 2030. This is envisaged to lead to 179 million tons of carbon dioxide reduction per annum by 2030. I should also inform the Senate that our government has introduced climate-smart agricultural practices to unlock 74 million tons of carbon dioxide per annum through relevant technologies, advocacy, and best practices. As you are aware, the Lake Chad Basin, which used to be a region of productivity, food security, and wealth for an estimated 40 million citizens living around the lake basin, has shrunk significantly from its original size due to climate change. We will continue to lead in efforts to have solid partnership for the ecological restoration and recharge of the Lake Chad. We are confident that this would improve the living conditions of diverse nationals living in the area, promote interstate cooperation, strengthen community resilience, as well as assist in addressing the environmental and security crises that threaten the region, its resources, and inhabitants. I'm glad the Secretary General and some of the member states presented economy. We have done very well, especially in agriculture, by providing soft loans, and the guarantee is just you have to belong to a certain locality and you have got land. You don't have to go to the banks, and bring a physical collateral. So I think a lot is being done. And on the security side, certainly, both in the northeast and in the south-south, there has been an improvement on the security of the country. And this morning, before just I came here, I saw Shell Group. They came and saw me. They are preparing to invest $15 billion, in Nigeria. They came and broke the news to me. So really, we are not doing too badly.
Now, one of your big election pledges was to tackle corruption, and this drive has seen you jail judges and police chiefs, even your own former national security advisor. What was the problem, as you saw it, with corruption in Nigeria?
Well, I think I will tell you what we'll clearly understand. The foreign companies, especially oil prospection and development companies, have been in Nigeria for about 2 generations, 40 years and above and so on. So they know the environment. They know the state that long. They continue to invest because they know the potentialities Nigeria has in oil and gas, and the capacity of their people to learn and work hard. That's